production to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. And Siakam with the slam!
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Fox outside. Pass to Barnes. Anunoby against Fox.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
The first free throw is good. And De'Aaron playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball.
Now here's VanVleet. Outside Barnes. Back to VanVleet. Siakam against Murray. Pirtle. And the layup falls.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Murray passes to Fox. Anunoby against Murray. Over to the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Anunoby passes to VanVleet. Back to Anunoby. Outside Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Fox outside. There's a screen. Lets the 3 fly. It doesn't go for him. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Anunoby passes to VanVleet. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Back to Herder. Uses the glass on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's VanVleet. Down low. Here's Siakam. Lays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got his second basket on the night.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
Murray, a screen on Anunoby. Fox, the pass to Murray. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Anunoby with it. Fox picks him up. Pass to VanVleet. Back to Pirtle. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy.
Out to Fox. Now here's Herder. Shot clock at 6. Off target from 3-point range. Anunoby finds VanVleet. Siakam against Murray. Siakam, pass to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Barnes. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Kings have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Anunoby.
Ooh, the vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Fox against Anunoby. Murray for three. Toronto grabs the miss. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From 17, it's rebounded by Sabonis.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they've wanted to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Kicks it out to Barnes. The three. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Van Vliet left side. Here's Pirtle. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And it looks like they...
The previous play is under review.
Question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
I have to admit, it's really difficult to decipher exactly what happened. They'll go to the monitors as this is a big call.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Raptors leading by just 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Toronto?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Murray can score in a multitude of ways, Grant.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. I mean, he can feast from the post, the mid-range, and the three-point line as well. He always plays under control at his own pace, and that's why he looks so fluid out there on the floor. Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Back to Fox. Herter against Van Vliet. Herter passes to Barnes. Fox right side. Back to Barnes. Lets it fly. That one a little long.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Here's Pirtle. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Barnes. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Barnes has got his first bucket in this one.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Fox the pass to Murray. It's stolen by Pirtle. On the break. Here's Van Vliet. Soft touch off the glass.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Timeout called. Sacramento. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
It really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. Puts the move on, and he lays it in. Anunoby's got 6.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Inside, Herter. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Pass to Herder. Now here's Barnes. He's guarded by Barnes. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And then Siakam with the jam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Murray, a screen on Anunoby. Fox, the pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Putting Fox into pick-and-roll action, always a good idea.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Here's Herder. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside. And their number 4 overall pick, Keegan Murray, making a quick impact. One of the most efficient players in college basketball at Iowa last year. He went on to win MVP of the 2K23 Summer League. Can he become a rising star for the Kings? It'll be fun to watch.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Fox up top. Anunoby covering. Murray passes to Herder. Barnes against Barnes. Clock at 6. Here's Fox. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Barnes. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You were right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Herder. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
3rd personal foul.
It goes on Fred VanVleet.
The officials were right on top of that.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 19 seconds left to play in the first half.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Here's Siakam over Murray. He can't hit that time. And we're through the first half of play.
Your Kings, 21. The Raptors, 26.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So for Toronto right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. And the basket by Monk.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break. The first thing I think of when watching Davion Mitchell is defense. Mitchell entered the league as one of the best on-the-ball defenders out there.
Barnes finds Anunoby. Pirtle with the ball. Fires from 14. And down it goes. 2 points. Pirtle's got 6.
I think it's a big help when Pirtle can make the mid-range. It forces the defense to bring the bigs out of the post, and it really opens up things.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Trent. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
That's just tremendous hustle by Trent Jr. Getting out in front of the defense, making himself available in transition.
And no doubt, Davion Mitchell is an elite defensive guard. Why is that, Grant?
Well, B.A., despite standing 6 feet, he's got a 6'5" wingspan. Mitchell is really strong and quick. But the biggest thing, Davion never takes a possession off. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Back to Mitchell. That's tipped. Monk against Trent. Here's Mitchell. Tipped.
Sacramento foul. Malik Monk. First personal foul.
Monk against Trent. Stolen by Davis.
Toronto foul. Otto Porter. First personal foul.
For Sacramento, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Monk. Here's Lyles. Outside for Mitchell. Clock at 4. Here's Davis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie.
Well, what a great setup by Alex Len, developing such a good feel for the game.
Young, the pass to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Pass to Lynn. Mitchell with the ball. Here's Lyles. Stolen by Young. And now the Raptors on the break. Porter with it, and Davis picks him up defensively.
It got on balance, and that's a tougher shot than it looks. Nice work by Otto Porter.
For Sacramento, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. To the inside. Lynn can't hit.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Achua passes to Porter. And here's Achua. Deflected!
You see the agility of Alex Len in good position for the swat.
Up top, Monk. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Lynn. Murray comes in for Lyles. Barnes, he's checked in for Davis. And Fox is subbed in for Mitchell. Siakam with it, checked by Murray. Van Vliet against Fox. Back to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. 5 on the clock. Hands it from the wing. Siakam's got 8 points.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
It's Barnes on the wing. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, he's never been known as a tremendous ball handler, but Barnes using the dribble to get separation that time.
Toronto with the timeout.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third.
On your feet, fans.
Fans lead on the wing. Releases.
On their way to the goal.
It's wide right. Hits off the rim. And so it's the Toronto Raptors earning this break in the action, up 10. What has them in front?
Your king,
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Malik Monk. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Just 4 to shoot. Fox. And Fox powers it home.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
Outside Barnes. Van Vliet against Monk. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, Fred Van Vliet is the prototypical floor general, and he just puts that pass exactly where it needs to be.
Anunoby against Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And he gets that one. And the Raptors lead by 10.
I'll tell you, Pascal Siakam has shown he is more than capable of passing the rock.
Fox against Anunoby. Monk passes to Barnes. Fox outside. And it's Toronto with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Fires it. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, OG Anunoby.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. He stressed the need to protect the ball. He said, quote, turnovers are killing us. We can't keep giving away possession. It's a great way to agitate a coach. Let's send it back to the broadcast table now.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Siakam outside. Pass to Barnes. Back to Siakam. From 9 feet out. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. He buries it from 3.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Box for 3. Offensive board. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Barnes passes to Anunoby.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Barnes. From the wing. Siakam for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer, Fox. Barnes with the rebound. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Toronto's ball. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. Outside Anunoby. Siakam with it. Pass to Barnes. Back to Siakam. The three is up. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Fox against Anunoby. Here's Murray. Kicks it out to Barnes. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Toronto has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Raptors.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Pascal Siakam.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Here's Anunoby. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. They have Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
to the best kid.
was no mistaking the Thunder as they got off the bus. Only one team in the league always looks that sharp. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. And it's Pokusevski in at the center. And a similar style used by both sides of this matchup, Richard. Teams that prefer to operate in half-court sets rather than in transition.
Yeah, and look, that puts a premium on defense. Both teams can run a ton of different sets, and that means you've got to be prepared and disciplined on the defensive end.
Good point.
And guys, how about the scoring of De'Aaron Fox?
The scoring ability of Fox is off the charts, continuing to perfect his craft while also seeing his rebound numbers go up. That's how you become a reliable, complete guard in this league.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From 18 feet away, doesn't get it to drop for him.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Outside for Murray. Barnes outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mark Daignault. David, what did he say?
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Herter following the score by Oklahoma City. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Free throw line jump shot. And it's off the back rim. No good. Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. This one for 3. The shot comes out, and Sacramento will go the other way with it. From outside the arc, drains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits it from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Herter. 18 feet out. And he overshot that one, missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. On the wing, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Fox. Sabonis grabs the board. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Trailing by 2. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The Kings getting the bucket.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Fox looking it over. Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. Off target with his 3. Thunder have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the tray. He's got 8.
A confident shooter from deep. When you give Gilgeous-Alexander space to pull the trigger, he's not going to hesitate.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
From past the arc, sinks the triple. Herter's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Barnes with it. Williams picks him up. The drive by Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Barnes against Williams. Passes it to Holmgren. Looking to end the run. The Thunder with another miss. Sacramento's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Murray. The kick out to Sabonis. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Kings ball.
Outside, Fox. Another shot. The kick out to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Murray, no good. Got it off in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Williams. And it's Pokusevski in at the center, filling out the middle. And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Pokusevski can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Right, many scouts felt Murray was the most NBA ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends.
Sacramento leading by 5. Sabonis inside. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Holmgren. That drop that comes off an assist from Williams. Holmgren's got his second bucket.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Down low. Here's Herter. It's blocked. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Fox.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. The wide open look here for Fox. The shot will not fall. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain it.
Sabonis finds Murray. Back to Fox. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fox passes to Barnes. Sabonis trying to get open. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
A key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Here's Murray. Pass to Herter. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by the Kings. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Williams for three. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside. Herder passes to Barnes. Wide open look here for Murray. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. That puts them in the lead. And it's a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
And have yourself a night, Shea. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
Now here's Murray. Here's Herder. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Herder's got it all tied up now for the Kings.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Fox. The pass to Sabonis. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. The offensive rebound. The Thunder have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Akusevsky, the pass to Holmgren. 24 seconds left to play here in the half. The layup off target. The drive by Barnes. Thunder with the rebound. Now here's Holmgren. He has 6. Akusevsky, the pass to Williams. Fade away. And that one released in time, but no good. It's up.
Your Kings, 23. The Thunder, 23.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herder. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes in at the 3. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. Loads it up for Williams. It's stolen by Davis. On the wing, Monk. Nice shot from the wing. And the Kings lead by 2. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defense. And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Now, here's Lyons. Mitchell passes to Len. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Wiles. Pass to Monk. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. Saric grabs the board. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoff.
Now, here's Lyons. No points in the game yet for him. On the wing, Mitchell. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Talking about Davion Mitchell, an explosive guard who can really score.
And Mitchell is capable of getting it done from all 3 levels.
He certainly is dynamic when it comes to scoring, and now the next step is him improving as a distributor, as well as getting more comfortable just kind of running their offense.
And Mitchell gets it to go. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Here's man. Covered by Mitchell. It's stolen by Davis. Fires the three. Sharks grabs the board. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's man. Here he goes.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Miles kicks to Monk. And here's Davis for three. They get it again. Mitchell left side. Now, here's Monk. Guarded closer. Misses the jumper. Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's man. Drives to the hoop. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Thunder leading by 3. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
This is it to Joe. And shot on the way. The shot missing. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Thunder ball.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's man. Monk defending. And the three ball is good.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Here's Monk. To the wing on the left. Davis with a screen on Jarch. Kept alive. Here's Len. For three, Mitchell. Jarch grabs the board. Jarch has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Man. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
And here's Davis for 3. Here's Len. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Maurice checked in for Lyles. Harrison Barnes comes in for Terrence Davis. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Malik Monk. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Davion Mitchell. Now, here's Holmgren. 6 points for him. And Barnes sends it back. Murray outside. Into the lane. And it's Murray with the jam.
Reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. 26 seconds left in the third. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. Kicks it to Holmgren. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Murray's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For the tie. Herter, no good. Giddy, no one around him. No good on the last second attempt there. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Oklahoma. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Josh Giddey. Williams is out there with Holmgren. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Pokusevski in at the center position. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
The Kings trail by 5. Outside, Fox. Here's Herter. Off target from 3-point range. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Williams in the post. He's defended by Herter. The tray. And Giddey gets it to go. And it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Giddey's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Holmgren. Pass to Pokusevski. Stolen by Len. Herter on the wing. Giddey defending. Three-pointer, Fox. Nailed from three-point land.
A smooth-looking three-point shot. I think Fox is feeling it.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. They get it again. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. I wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Kings making a change here. Sabonis is checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Dort's checked in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Outside, Fox. Here's Herter. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Giddey the pass to Pokusevski. The pass to Holmgren. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fox with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Deep 2 from Murray. Will not go. This is off the front iron. On the wing, Giddey. Pokusevski the pass to Dort.
2 minutes remaining.
Fires from 18. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Herter. He takes it in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Vital basket there. This is just the time, and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pokusevski the pass to Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That's on Keegan Murray.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
I'm not gonna lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Fox finds Murray. Back to Fox. Crafty move. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
What energy from Fox when they're up against it, proving he's ready to be that guy.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets the 3 fly. And they recover it.
And that long rebound just falls right back into their hands. That'll reset the shot clock.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Fox, no good. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City gets a new shot clock. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9.
For Oklahoma City.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Missed inside. Now the Thunder with it. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Pokusevski. Back to Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by Murray. Barnes outside. No good. So we see the Thunder get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know,
To the best kid in the hall.
The Raptors coming down the tunnel prior to the game. They're prepared to give their rabid fan base a night to remember. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Aleksej Pokusevski is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. Now the Raptors with it.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Here's Van Vliet. To the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. The open shot, Siakam. Plenty of room that knocked down that one.
That play shows you how much confidence this team has in Siakam's shot. They set him up perfectly.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
That one's good for two.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Pirtle. The kick out to Van Vliet. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
Giddey against Anunoby. There's the triple. Unable to get that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. And there's the drive. And he throws it down with one hand.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
Giddey with a screen on Van Vliet. Outside Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize. Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient, and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's the pick. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one off the back iron and out. Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the bucket by the Raptors. This one for three. Connects from downtown.
He's efficient, low turnover rate. Shai is more than capable of running the show.
Siakam outside. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle. Siakam with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And the bucket is good.
Elevating his playmaking over time. Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Here's Pokusevski. Outside Giddey. Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pokashevsky banked it in off the glass.
Beautiful setup by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He impacts all aspects of the game and brings leadership.
Van Vliet outside. Siakam, pass to Anunoby. Launches it. Here's Pirtle. Got a hand on it. Outside, Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Up top, Anunoby. Giddey defends. Here's Siakam. Giddey with a defensive effort. The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows the innate ability to use change of pace dribbling as an offensive weapon.
Now here's Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. The three from Barnes. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Barnes has got 5.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Anunoby on the take. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
That one on Giddey.
Tough to contain Siakam around the rim. He has underrated strength.
That one's no good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Raptors out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors youth dance.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got Josh Giddey. Alexei Pokashevsky is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams in at the 3. And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And a nice finish on the layup. Williams has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, did you see that? I saw it. Wow. And he saw it. Crafty handle. Shai can pick his way to any spot on the floor with a host of hesitations and blow-bys.
Here's Siakam. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder with a lead. That's good from Giddey on the assist from Williams. Giddey's gotten his first points in this one.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Barnes passes to Siakam. Kicks it out to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You can count on Pirtle to play with energy, and this time it pays off with the second chance points.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Thunder?
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Fires the 3. Can't get it to drop. And it's Toronto taking it the other way.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Giddey with a screen on Van Vliet. Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And he comes up with a bucket. Man, that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
B.A., he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
Van Vliet with it. It's Barnes on the wing. Over Williams. Stolen by Giddey. And he lobs it up to the rim. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Showing he can take over on the offensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Pass to Barnes. Stolen by Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
He sees the taller defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
1:03 left to play in the first half. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. Barnes in the post, working on Williams. Siakam, no good. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And looking at Shai's game, there's a shiftiness to it. Keeps defenders off balance.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
Anunoby finds Pirtle. Van Vliet outside. Back to Pirtle. 19 seconds left in the first half of this one. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in the game. Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddey from behind the arc. The shot no good. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Thanks very much, Allie.
Your Raptors, 21. The Thunder, 30.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Toronto trailing. Van Vliet left side. Pass to Pirtle. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists now tonight.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Here's Joe. Beyond the arc. Banton pulls it in. Down low. Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Trent outside. Pass to Banton. Solid defense from Williams. The Thunder have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And here's Saric for 3.
This has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And here's Porter outside. And again, no good by Toronto. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Achua finds Porter. Here's Benton. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket by Trent.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
Here's Joe. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. He can't hit that time.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. Better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Lets it go from deep. And the basket by Joe. 5 points in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to. One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
A 2020 first-round pick. Precious Achua was traded before his second year in the league.
You know what's interesting, B.A., going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year. But Precious, he had a great second year.
Outside Young. Trent on the wing. Back to Young. Here's Benton. Pass to Achua. Second shot opportunity. Outside for Porter. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Mann. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Joe. Again, Oklahoma City.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Benton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Joe. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Did that 7'1" wingspan come in handy? Porter, a legit threat to score anytime he gets around the rim.
Here's Joe. 4-3. And Young pulls it down. Trent left side. Driving to the basket. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nimble drive by Gary Trent Jr. Working his way to the look he wants.
Here's Joe. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Oklahoma City up by a healthy. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Thunder with a lead. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Aleksej Pokusevski. And it's Williams in at the small forward.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
The Thunder shooting it well, around 55% for the game.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Now here's Barnes. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Siakam. And here's Pirtle. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
From a role player to an elite talent, Pascal Siakam continues to impress with his all-around game.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Still growing as a true league guard, Gilgeous-Alexander is a high IQ passer who isn't afraid to let the play develop.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Pass to Pokusevski.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. Barnes passes to Anunoby. From 12 feet, kept alive. Barnes, it's good.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the three. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Love how Van Vliet has extended his range over the years. Not everyone can do that to that extent.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
The Thunder have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
And he lobs it up. Ooh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Not a lot of time left for the Raptors in this one. Outside Anunoby. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. The three from Barnes. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Williams passes to Giddey. Here's Holmgren. Back to Giddey. It's stolen by Barnes. Pirtle finds Siakam. The kick out to Van Vliet. Here's Pirtle. Outside Barnes. And again, Toronto no good. The Thunder shooting a terrific 58% from the floor.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Thunder.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And what a huge performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Giddey against Anunoby. Pass to Pokusevski. Let's go with a three. Drains the triple.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. It is.
To the best kid in the hall.
God keep our land.
A battle of two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight, it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Fox with the ball. Pass to Murray. It's Fox with a drive.
Just so crafty getting to the rim. Fox runs inside, leaps over the defense for the easy finish.
Anunoby against Herter. And then Siakam with the jam.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Greg.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
We know about the Kings and their lack of recent success, RJ, but their front office has not been idle.
Yeah, they've been bold. 2 major trades at the deadline last year, and overall of their coaching staff, and now they're looking to end their playoff drought now.
Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. It's Barnes on the wing. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Herter against Van Vliet. Out to Fox. With the crossover. And Fox powers it home.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. The kick out to Van Vliet. Barnes against Barnes. Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 3. Fires the 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's Murray. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Van Vliet following the score by Sacramento. Oh, had a nice open look right there. Van Vliet's got 8.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Fox. Give him 8 points now. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Barnes finds Van Vliet. Now Pirtle. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Fox. He gets it in there. 10 points for him.
Boy, Fox, there may not be a quicker player with the ball in his hands.
Siakam against Murray. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. .114 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Fox. Outside Herter. Back to Fox. Outside Herter. Murray against Siakam. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Outside Anunoby. Van Vliet on the wing. Clock at 6. The Raptors need to get off a shot. The shot by Pirtle, no good. The Kings have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Murray passes to Barnes. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's Barnes on the wing. Let's go with a 3. They get the rebound. Sabonis, second chance effort. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Tipped. Fred Van Vliet has been on display for the Toronto Raptors. 8 points in the quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Fox runs point with Herter by his side, and it's Barnes in at the 3, small forward.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
A tremendous guard to have at your disposal. Fox is a shot creator who continues to get his teammates involved as well.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. The kick out to Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Up top Barnes. Shoots over Barnes. Misses off the right iron. And Richard De'Aaron Fox continues to impress offensively.
He likes to shoot now. Fox not afraid to let it go from behind the arc. Percentages down a bit last year, but Fox maintains that confidence to keep shooting. The persistence resonates with his teammates.
Here's Murray. Here's Sabonis. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. And so here is Toronto. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Sabonis with some nice D. Here's Fox. Here he goes. And Fox powers it home.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
Outside Barnes. Back to Siakam from downtown. The rebound by Murray.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
It's stolen by Pirtle. Pass to Van Vliet. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Now here's Anunoby. And here's Van Vliet. And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
Anunoby for 3. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. To stop the drought. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
Outside Anunoby. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Siakam. This one for three. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Herter finds Fox. Back to Herter. Fox outside. And it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
The Raptors have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Fox, the pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
Here's Van Vliet. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
They kick it out to Murray. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Pirtle. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And we're through the first half of play here in...
22. The Kings, 24.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Thaddeus Young out there with Otto Porter. Then there's Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Benton in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And the shot goes in.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night. And their number 4 overall pick, Keegan Murray, making a quick impact. One of the most efficient players in college basketball at Iowa last year. He went on to win MVP of the 2K23 Summer League. Can he become a rising star for the Kings? It'll be fun to watch.
Back to Young. Here's Benton. Checked by Mitchell. Achiuwa passes to Trent. This for the tie. No good off the back of the rim.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Here's Monk. Pass to Lynn. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to it.
The previous play is under 19.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first one falls. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long, but if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Pass to Benton. Over Mitchell. Benton can't get it to go.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Monk for three. Pure from three-point range. Monk's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Young. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside Davis. Outside Monk. Pass to Lyles. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Monk for three. Achua with a rebound. Toronto trailing.
It's fun to see Malik Monk continue to gain confidence, grow his presence out on the floor, and expand his potential to impact the game.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Monk with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Outside for Mitchell. And he gets the bucket. Mitchell's gotten his first bucket of the night. Malik Monk really has risen to the occasion when given a chance here, Richard.
Well, and that's the thing. He is seeing bigger opportunities and taking them. If a coach hands you more minutes, you have to prove that you're worth it. And Monk has done just that, capitalizing on his touches.
On the wing, Mitchell. He takes it in. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And now it's a 9-point Kings lead.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Really left him alone that time. Porter's got 5 points.
Off a nice feed. This is Porter's game. Lots of rhythm in that shot.
Monk passes to Mitchell. Out to the wing. Here's Lyles. Pass to Monk. Inside. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Toronto's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Porter, the pass to Young. Back to Porter. Trent with it, guarded now by Mitchell, and Mitchell over to help. Monk finds Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. He hits the second from the line. 20 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
A gritty play by Siakam. Absorbs the foul and still gets his shot to go.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. Outside Mitchell. He got it up. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And we've watched 3 so far. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And Allie, thanks. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Van Vliet finds Siakam. And now it seems Siakam is, and coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA
previous play is under the
policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Anunoby. Barnes passes to Pirtle. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. And it's Murray finishing it off.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
The Kings leading. Sabonis outside. And there's the drive. And Sabonis slams it in.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Now Barnes. He's guarded by Sabonis. Kicks it out to Siakam. That shot is off. Sabonis with some nice D. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Sacramento. That free throw good from Barnes. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Fox for 3. That shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
The Kings have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Puts the move on. Outside Herter. Pass to Murray. Back to Herter. Beyond the arc. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And the Kings lead by 12.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And here's Siakam for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
Three-pointer, Fox. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Siakam. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him. For Sacramento, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And Anunoby for 3. It's hauled in by Herter.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
Here's Fox. That shot missing. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Now Anunoby. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Fox, the pass to Murray. Herter with it, guarded by Van Vliet. Back to Murray. Pass to Herter. Fox outside. Just 5 to shoot. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Oh, a nice D from Anunoby. And Siakam with the slam.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Fox against Anunoby. Now here's Fox. Defense is right there. Murray passes to Barnes. Sabonis with it. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Hauled in by the Kings. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Herter. Oh, no good again that time. Murray against Anunoby. Here's Pirtle. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Barnes. Outside Murray. The 3 is up. 5 to shoot. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. And the Kings lead by 6.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
And stolen by Murray. So the Kings win it. They played the villain. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
To the best kid in the hall.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. And here now the Kings. Fox looking it over. Herter on the wing. Back to Fox. Shot from free throw range. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries the long range jumper.
Boy, this guy's confidence from the outside is growing and growing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the three-point shot.
Fox kicks to Murray. It's rebounded by Giddey. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year. And for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
That one misses. So what would you say is next for Dort and his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range. But he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
Now here's Barnes. Three-pointer, Fox. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Williams with a clean look. The Thunder get it back in a new 14. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Dort. 5 to shoot. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
With repetition, you can see the court awareness of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander developing. This guy is going to be a problem as a passer.
Now here's Murray. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Herter, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Good on the second free throw. Here's Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From the wing. Good on the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Fox dishes to Murray. Here's Herter. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
He lobs it up, and the dunk by Holmgren.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Again, the miss by the Kings.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
And here's Sabonis. After the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And just miss after miss right now.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Murray, the kick out to Barnes. Back to Murray. Outside, Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. And staying with the play, Sabonis.
This guy's such an excellent offensive rebounder. Sabonis with the finish.
Murray against Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Outside, Fox. There's Sabonis. Outside for Murray. Pass to Fox. Back to Murray. And so it's Oklahoma City looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the floor for Sacramento, the backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes in at the 3. Right, many scouts felt Murray was the most NBA ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, DA.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Murray. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Murray's got his 2nd bucket.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. The Kings trail by 10. Outside, Fox. Nobody near Barnes. They get it back. Another shot. Pass to Herter. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Now, here's George. Williams up on top. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Keegan Murray. The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he's good on the 2nd. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray the pass to Fox. Lets it go from 14. Drives to the hoop. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And how about the burst there with the change of pace? Fox is elite at attacking the rim. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
That one drops for him. Sabonis has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Well, Sabonis able to finish on the interior. That's pretty.
It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
There's 1:26 left in the first half. Murray kicks to Herter. Murray a screen on Giddey. Into the lane. Fox passes to Herter. It's rebounded by Giddey. The Thunder leading by 8.
Wise beyond his years, Giddey has a great feel for the game and terrific court vision.
Well, the other thing you love, Greg, is the size he gives you out of the backcourt. Obviously, he needs to improve his consistency from range, but he's got all the tools you must have if you're going to be an all-star in the NBA.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They've led by as many as 14 points. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. With that miss, he's now made 6 and missed 6 from the field to the inside. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket for Murray.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 16.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Mitchell kicks to Monk. Back to Mitchell. There's the pass to Monk. Shoots the 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway.
The Kings, 21.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We've got Williams, and it's man in at the 1. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor, and he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is. Both amazing passers. David, thank you.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Here's man. Up and in on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Mitchell kicks to Lyles. Lets it go from the wing. Now, here's Monk. Guarded closer. 4 on the clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Glenn, good.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Man passes to Joe. They set the pick. Misses off the right iron.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Mitchell outside for the lead, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And he's got his first free throw of the game, and Mitchell drops them both. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Man, covered by Mitchell. Man passes to Joe. Latrey. Wiggins inside the line. Off the left rim and out. Sacramento's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Davis finds Monk. Again, the miss by the Kings. Oklahoma City trailing. And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years. And starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat.
Now, here's Lyons. Outside for Davis. To Lyles. High post, Davis. Misses with the tough leaning jump shot. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's stolen by Monk.
Dropping foul by Second personal foul. Second team foul.
There's a minute 40 left to play here in the third. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
Here's Robinson Earl, covered by Lyons. Wiggins, and so Oklahoma City again turning it over.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Here's Sacramento now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Now, here's Monk. He's tightly guarded, and he uses the glass on the layup. Monk's got the lead up to 4 now for the Kings. Here's Mann, covered by Mitchell. Here's Joe. Rebound by the Kings.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Here's Mann. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Davis. That one off the back iron and out.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Mann passes to Robinson Earl. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. This is it to Lyons. Shot clock at 6. Sacramento again missing. Here's Joe. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Thunder shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Holmgren. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Kings.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Giddey, no one around him. Connects from three-point range.
Well, the pull-up jump shot of Josh Giddey is going to be hard to guard, folks. 6'8" and really long.
Fox passes to Murray. On the wing, Barnes. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Giddey. He feeds it to Williams. Back to Giddey to take the lead. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Now, this is going to help Josh Giddey's game, boy. The confidence will rise if he can make these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Pass to Herter. Fox kicks to Herter. It's Fox with the drive.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
And there's the pass to Giddey. Holmgren sets the screen for Giddey. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Outside, Dort passes it to Giddey. They shoot again with the clock winding down, and he gets it to go.
Wow, Josh Giddey might be young, folks, but a fearless big-time bucket right there.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Thunder.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass. Big time delivery from Domantas Sabonis. Okay.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big time clutch delivery.
Pass to Herter. Back to Fox. Murray outside. Barnes dishes to Murray. And it's off from three-point range. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Stolen. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
1:07 left in the game. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but the coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail.
The previous play is
intentional personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
How fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Alden.
Hey, Kevin, well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fox passes to Barnes. Back to Fox. Pass to Herter. And here is Dort. There's the drive. Yes!
This guy makes easy work getting through the lane. No one getting in Lou Dort's way on that one. Smart decision.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They trail by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off George.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
Tipped away. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we've got... And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Williams is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go with a 3. Giddey, no good.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Murray scanning the floor. The kick out to Fox. Now Murray. Pocket 6. Reverses. Hangs in the air. Fox, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Improving on the defensive end as well. Domantas Sabonis getting tenacious there with the block shot.
Fox dishes to Murray. To the paint. Here's Barnes.
Clearly a foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
A really solid free throw shooter. The team would like to see Barnes get to that line more often. You know, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the one miss.
About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. The pass to Giddey. Fires for 3. The Thunder with another miss. And Murray's got the ball here for the Kings. Fox kicks to Herter. Back to Fox. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Herter passes to Murray. Now Herter. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, with that calm demeanor, Barnes sticks that one right in their eye.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Takes the 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Murray outside. Passes to Sabonis. The kick out to Barnes. It's deflected.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
Williams sets a screen for Giddey. Buries the triple. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from three-point territory. And so it's Sacramento who scraped by with the win.
To the best kid in the house.
It should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
So the Raptors starting 5. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center position, filling out the middle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA, they take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Now here's Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Giddey. He drops it from range.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Now Barnes. Here's Anunoby. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Williams, a screen on Anunoby. Outside, Williams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Here's Pirtle. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Williams up top. Williams against Barnes from deep three-point range. Pirtle grabs a miss.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Outside Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Pirtle. The shot won't fall. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. Siakam outside. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Pirtle. Shoots over Holmgren. They grab their own miss. And Siakam with the slam.
The motor Pascal has never stops, showing great activity on the glass to keep plays going.
Now Williams. For 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Outside, Williams. Outside, Giddey. Back to Williams. The kick out to Williams. Here's the pick. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now. Barnes passes to Siakam. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. And here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
I like how Fred Van Vliet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Giddey with a screen on Anunoby. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. The shot no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Pirtle finds Van Vliet. Back to Pirtle. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle. The Raptors need to get off a shot. The shot comes out. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Anunoby with it. He's got 5. Kicks it out to Siakam. Lets it go from deep. Tipped away. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Raptors. Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
They've got Josh Giddey. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren is out there with Kenrich Williams. And it's Williams in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. Here's Van Vliet after the basket by Oklahoma City.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender in his position, Trent.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams on the wing. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Raptors with a lead. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddey. Williams with the screen. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Siakam. Williams against Barnes. Siakam outside. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. He buries it from 3. Williams has got 9 points.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. Williams with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And Anunoby pulls it down. Toronto shooting efficiently, 50% so far.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
Tries to keep it alive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Jakob Pirtle. And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
Now here's Anunoby. He's got 5. Pass to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Takes it inside. And rejected. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And here are the Raptors now, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And we have to take another look at that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside, Williams. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Shoots. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist from Williams. And the Thunder lead by 2. Siakam against Williams. Siakam, pass to Anunoby. Siakam with a screen on Giddey. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
He has good hands and length to convert. Siakam's a great pick-and-roll partner.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Anunoby. Puts it up. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Barnes. Giddey against Van Vliet. Pirtle with the bucket. Pirtle's gotten 4 this quarter.
Even against contact, Jakob Pirtle stays strong. A guy his size won't get tripped up very easily.
Giddey with a screen on Anunoby. Pass to Giddey. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Van Vliet. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 3rd assist of the night.
What agility from Fred Van Vliet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Takes the 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Raptors have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Siakam. Give him 8. Van Vliet on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Siakam. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. It'll count. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play.
17, the Raptors, 21.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
So for the Raptors right now, they've got Precious Achiuwa, Thaddeus Young out there with Otto Porter. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Benton in at the point. Now here's Trent. Here's Young, and Young slams it in.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Here's Mann, guarded by Trent. It's stolen by Trent. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Benton. And the shot's good. And now it's a 10-point Raptor lead.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Joe misses.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's Trent. Williams grabs the board. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that higher difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Back to Young. Trent right side. Pass to Benton. Back to Young. And Young slams it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Shot's good by Saric.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
The Raptors have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Benton. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. He's got 5.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
A 2020 first-round pick. Precious Achiuwa was traded before his second year in the league.
You know, it's interesting, B.A., going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year. But Precious, he had a great second year.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
1 minute left in the third quarter. Saric against Young. Saric shot is off. Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Benton. Give him 8. And stolen by Williams. With the drive. And the bucket is good.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
The Raptors have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Pass to Young. Pulls it from the corner. And the Raptors get it back. Trent outside. Second chance shot. The kick out to Young. It's stolen by Saric. Dort, the pass to Williams. Here's Mann. The 3 ball. He can't get that one to fall. And here's Porter outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Toronto up 14 as we wrap. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find a guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Also, Josh Giddey out there. Kenrich Williams is out there with Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the 4-man spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Pass to Giddey. There's the triple. Unable to get that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Outside Porter. Over Williams. That one off the back iron and out.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Here's Benton. The 3. Offensive board. Outside for Porter. Back to Achiuwa. Outside Young. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Achiuwa. Outside Young. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group.
First team foul. Substitution on the floor.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. Now here's Van Vliet. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. From behind the arc, that's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. And the Raptors lead by 15.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pirtle's got 7 rebounds in the game. Barnes passes to Anunoby. From deep. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Williams with it. Siakam covering. And And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their #2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
Now here's Anunoby. Van Vliet on the wing. Pass to Siakam. Over Williams. Misses off the left iron. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Holmgren. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here comes Toronto on the push. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Williams grabs the board. The Thunder shooting just 37% so far in this one. Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Siakam finds Pirtle. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Williams with it. Siakam covering. Pass to Holmgren. Williams a screen on Siakam. From deep, Holmgren. Again, no good by Oklahoma City. Toronto's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. It's Siakam with the drive. The open shot, Barnes. Williams grabs the board.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Holmgren. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Pass to Anunoby. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Williams from long range. Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up missing both free throws. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Here's Holmgren. Here's the second effort. Blocked.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Anunoby with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Raptors.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Pascal Siakam.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Williams from long range. Barnes with the rebound. Pass to Siakam.
A foul can't hold Pascal Siakam's shot back. He commits to the play and gets it in the air.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up by 9. Siakam hits them both.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Here's Anunoby. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
When you talk about OG Anunoby, here's a guy who gets better every season, works hard on his game.
And the second free throw is good.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.